Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Mosby. What a day. What a day. My goodness me. We had a power cut in the last show. It wasn't just in our building, it was right down the street. So they managed to fix it. Press the button to get all the electricity back on or whatever they do. And here we are. We are still having a few little technical gremlins. Like for example, we won't be able to bring you in the show the details that are normally here. They won't be on the screen, but everything is on Shop today. The website is working, which is good, so you'll be able to see all of the deals right there. And if through the show that we show you bits and pieces, I will tell you or verbalise the prices for you. Maybe I should get like my my whiteboard over here and just write it up. Look, here you go. Look, take this, get this here like this, right, and then. Right. So what's the first thing on the show? Yep. Cross, yes. Letterpress, yep. Press, cross. Is that, what price is that? Oh, right. So what's the, yes, it's $9.99. Yeah. $12.95. Yeah. Yeah, no, what's the platinum? Platinum will be $7.99. Yeah. Or £2.60 off that, $10.35. There we go. There we go. So this is the first item we're going to be looking at over the course of the show. What? I could put it there. I need to get the Friday Night Live time off. There you go. So the letterpress. Oh, the Letterpress Cross. It's $9.99, $12.95, or $7.99 platinum, or $10.35 if you're in the US and you are a platinum member. We'll show you that in just a few moments' time. We've also got the Arden cardstock on the show for you as well, which we can flick through. But have you got the cross? If you haven't, grab it. And if you haven't yet got the letterpress, that is also available for you in the US. So we'll talk more about that in just a few moments. Let's say hello, though, to the lady who is the other side of the studio, who's getting ready to have a bit of a play with the cross. It's the one and only Debbie Fisher.
Hello.
You all right?
Yes, I'm good. I was just going to say, I feel like I've been here before, but it was very short and sweet.
It was short and sweet.
Yeah, literally, we were plunged into darkness. I mean, I don't, that's never happened to me before. How's at home? Have you ever done that at home? And then you have a mad panic because you don't know where the candles are.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, now we've got our torches on our phones, haven't we? But years ago, we didn't used to have phones, or they didn't used to have a torch on them. And yeah, we used to have to go and hunting for the candles.
Back in the day.
Yeah, well, you'd have a power cut. It's very rare you have power cuts like that.
And they happened a lot more back in the day as well, didn't they?
It used to happen quite a lot of time. Yeah, yes, we used to have quite a few power cuts. So I used to always have a drawer at the bottom of our dresser that had candles in it, so I always knew where my candles were.
Could you, once you found the candles, could you then find the matches though?
Oh, well, yes, that's true, yes. So, but yes, we have a drawer with matches and a lighter in it. That's for like when we have birthday candles and things like that. So, yeah, always keep lighters in the drawer. So.
But we're here anyway, aren't we?
We are.
And we're excited. Nice to get some new stuff for the letterpress.
I'm so thrilled that it's back in. I'm more thrilled that the actual letterpress itself is back in because I genuinely love the letterpress. I love everything about it. I love how it performs. I love the fact that it's so simple. Yeah. You cannot, and I honestly stand by this, you cannot get more simple stamping than the letterpress. It's that simple. And all you need is your Geminis for it to go through. Yeah. So nice and easy. Yeah,
really super simple. Hi to Jan who's joined us. I would say Jan has joined us. She's on the show. She's running the show. Ursa's joined us saying hello. Jutta M is in. Fred says, happy Friday, everyone. And also Jen Shank is in as well, saying hello. Should we have a look then at the old cross? I need to get like a wipe or something to wipe it off because that's bothering me. I did have a can of like stick away over here, but I don't know where that's gone. It's disappeared. Let me stick away. Oh, that got taken, did it? I used to have that over this side of the studio instead of the wipes on Friday Night Live. Anyway, here is the cross that you can get your hands on. And what's lovely about this actually is that you've got the actual plate itself and you've got the die in there as well. So you can obviously pop this through your letterpress. We do have some of the inks available as well. As we go through the show, we will reiterate on that. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, hello. Exactly which inks are available in which country, but they are available. The letterpress itself is just available in the US, but this is what you're going to be able to stamp, and then you've got the die to be able to cut that out as well. So basically that is what you are going to be receiving. Look at some of the finished samples as well. Absolutely beautiful. Our Marie has created that one. I did this one this morning actually, where I used the finger daubers to just ink the purple on, ink the green, and then the black there as well. This is really cute as well. Marie's creating like a colour wash background and using the letterpress with the cross that way. And then also, look at that, a beautiful project, again from Marie, popping the cross inside that stitched arch to create a wonderful shaker as well. So all you're getting here, just so if I've confused, I think I've confused everybody. You're only getting the stamp, the letterpress plate, and the die with that. The ink pads are available individually. All right, James. The ink pads are available individually. Shop the day to see which ones are available to you. If you are going for the letterpress, you will get the black ink pad within that, but again, that is only available in the US. Right, shall we have a look? Prices, by the way, are here. Oh, that's really stuck on. Prices are here, $9.99, $12.95, $7.99, $10.35. Debbie, what are we going to have a look at first?
Yeah, we're going to look at the letterpress itself. So when you get the letterpress, you'll actually get the box like this. So everything can be packaged inside your box and you'll get everything there. Now, ours has been well used and well loved. So you can see my letterpress beside me. It has been just loved, should we say. You also get a little ink with it. You also get some cardstock as well with it, so in different colours. I say cardstock, it's the cotton papers that you get in there as well. And then you get your user guide as well. So everything that you need in there. It also comes with your first set of plates. So you're ready to go. And actually these plates are incredible. So when you use them, they look really cool when you're using them with your words and with your actual flower design itself. But anyone, I am going to show you that and we will do that later on. But actually what I want to show you is that beautiful cross. So did you have some samples with the cross?
I've just shown them.
Oh, you have? Sorry, it's because I was trying to sort out the, so I wasn't ignoring Ben. I was just sorting out my lead for the Gemini. I think you had it in your machine over there.
Oh, sorry.
See?
I wonder what was going on.
Yeah, so
sorry.
we were all trying to do it around Ben so we didn't disturb him, but I suddenly thought I've got no power in my Gemini and the lead was over there. So I've now, James has sorted it out. We've now got the lead. So if you saw a little bit of James sneaking behind there.
Not a bad thing, is it, on a Friday? A little bit of James.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. So yes, so what we're going to do is show you exactly how it works. So it's a really good platform because it's for stamping, but it's a specific sort of stamping. So it means that you need what they call a press or a stamp, or some people even call them a press die. It's not a die cut though. So when we talk about a die, it will just imprint the ink onto whatever you're putting it onto. So I'm going to use the ink that comes with the box. So we're just going to place this right in the centre. The brilliant thing about the letterpress is you've got a platform that tells you your card sizes as well. So if you're putting this into a 5x5 piece of card, or an A2 size, or a 4x6, or a 5x7, you know exactly where you can place it on that card if you want to. Now obviously you're getting your die to die cut it out as well. So that's a great thing about this. So once you've done that, you can then die cut it out. Now I'm going to use one of the beautiful papers that we've got. So now we class this as cotton paper. So once this has run out, you'll be able to get more. I'm not sure if we've got any on the website at the moment or if any extras have come in, but you can see that for yourself.
I think it is available individually, I want to say.
It is individual.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's both, but certainly one of the countries.
So the reason we say cotton paper it's the best that you're going to get to stamp onto. So it dries super quick. It's a really nice, got a nice tooth on it. That doesn't mean you can't stamp onto other cardstock. Now, instead, you're not just going to place this on here. So this you can see is an A2 in size. So I know that cross will be in the middle of my cardstock if that's where I want to stamp it to. What you are going to do is you're going to turn your platform around and you're going to attach this onto here. Now this will tell you your guidelines as well. So I know this one is my A2. I can pop that to my A2, onto the bottom there, and I know that that's going to attach itself, sorry, that's going to stamp exactly in the middle. Now in your letterpress, this is the one that we got when they come out, and it has a reel, you get a reel of low tack tape. We haven't got any of that, so I'm just going to use some of our low tack tape.
Yeah.
I would say washi tape is better. It doesn't take anything off. Sometimes our low tack tape gets a bit sticky. It's good for a lot of things, but it can sometimes take the fibre off your card. That shouldn't with this, because all this is doing is pushing down that cross into the centre. So once we've got that positioned in place, we're then going to take this one here and we're going to literally, now what I like to do is to rub that stamp over the top. Now I'm wondering if we need a better stamp. But
Do you want the inks I've got over here?
Have you got a black one?
Yeah.
This one is doing it okay. It's just, I think, because it's
Add this one
probably
because it's
just getting
super
a bit
juicy.
dry. Oh, okay then, yes. We've probably got a newer one. Can you see? It's taken a long time to get that out. If that happens, have it upside down and store it, because then whatever ink is left in there will go right onto the front of it and it'll be ready to use again. So yeah, got this nice, the black ink here. So even though we're doing this with black, it's probably not an ideal choice to do it, but it will give you a good sort of idea of how it looks, because it's absolutely gorgeous. Isn't it a pretty cross, this one?
Really, really pretty. Very decorative, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So just tapping that all over, making sure that we've got a good layer onto there. Now you do need a dye-based ink. So those of you who are thinking you can just use any of your other inks that are in your stash, you can, but they do not dry quickly. So you can heat emboss, and we will show that. We were showing some cardstock earlier and we never ended up showing lots of it. I'm going to show you how you can actually do this onto that cardstock, but it won't dry, so we're going to heat emboss it. So there's always ways around it, Ben, and I love that. And it's as simple as that. You put your ink on, you run it through your machine, it does all that work for you, and you get the most amazing stamp. So if I turn that over, pull that down, look how beautiful that is. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. And what I really love about this as well is then if you wanted to take it, I'm just going to grab myself a couple of pens, because if you did want to then colour it in, you can absolutely do that, and it's going to work really well. Does it matter what
medium you colour with, or not really?
So I've used the cotton paper with watercolours and alcohol pens, and it works with both.
Yeah.
So you can absolutely put onto it whatever you want. Alcohol pens will take it a little bit more, so you don't need a lot. So I'm just going to take just a little bit around here. It's a really nice effect that it gives, but you don't need to leave it on there for a long time. And then I'm going to go in with a nice orange on the ends there. So you get beautiful results which look incredible.
Yeah.
And I just think it's just a really nice extra one that we're popping in here. I have been told that we're going to start to be bringing out more.
That's what I've heard as well.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, I know it's true because I've seen some new ones that are coming. Yeah. Nice. So, so if you're thinking of getting the letterpress and thinking, oh, maybe we don't do much for it, we've got more things coming. And don't forget that the alphabets are back in stock.
Yes.
Alphabets are the biggest seller because everyone likes to personalise everything. They're beautiful alphabets. Is the fancy alphabets back in as well as the normal? So they're all back. Amazing.
We've got the uppercase, lowercase, statement. We've got them all.
Oh, I love that.
Happy first day of spring, says Violet from North Carolina.
Oh, yes.
Annika Flagg is in. Mary Pat is in. Alison Mason and Lois Skiathletis. Stephanie Theodos and Paw Prince ×4. Sue Colville. Hi to Sandy Cockerfoot, and Sheila says, I used my letterpress and my template library this morning to make a card. I love it. My letters are so crisp.
Oh, I love hearing people's, when they just talk about their letterpress and how much they love it, because it, we love it. We absolutely do. Every time we use it, it's just one of those stamping performances that you just get beautiful ones. But I do love the letterpress. And it's because we haven't had it on, we've not been using it much. And I've really missed it, Ben.
Yeah.
I love using it. I absolutely love the fact that we can bring it out now. We can start using it again. We've got new bits that are coming with it, as well as using those amazing
What's so
letters
lovely
as
about it,
well.
like you said, it gives you such a professional result, but it's literally one of the easiest things to use, isn't it?
Oh, it's so easy.
It's so user-friendly.
Yes, and really good. So, I mean, obviously I'm no doctor, but if you've got any dexterity problems, it's sometimes a little bit hard to stamp because to move your hands or push down or anything like that can be a little bit tricky. You don't have to do anything with this other than put your card onto your stamping platform, put your die down, and you're ready to go. So it is as simple as that, and I just love the simplicity of that.
Yeah. Tesh says, I was so excited to see this added plate for the letterpress. It's busy in the UK and the US. Crafternoon, Jan, says Tracy to Debbie and Ben. Catherine Grant says, good morning, Ben, Debbie and team from a warm and sunny San Diego. Conrad Cutter is back. And Karen Fisher says, hello from Florida, looking forward to this show. I love my letterpress. The cross die stamp is amazing and I will be ordering. Thank you, Karen. And Jane Adams says, hey, Ben, what do you call a chicken who tells jokes? A comedy hen. A comedy hen. Very good, Jane. Thank you so much. I've written my jokes down for Friday Night Live in just a bit. You have to see how good they are. Not particularly good tonight, I don't think, but yeah, you'll find out. Start the show. And our game tonight is all about the fact that today is National Tell a Story Day or something. World Storytelling Day. So we're doing stories. A quiz on stories.
Oh, a quiz on stories.
It's easy, I've just heard.
Oh,
I've heard that
okay.
one before, haven't you, Debbie?
Yes, I've heard that many times before.
It's easy, and then it's like,
Yeah.
What?
It'll be fun no matter what.
Yeah, and it's Facebook versus YouTube tonight as well. Old school. Old school. Oh, yes. We might not be able to do it if we can't. Oh, Jamie's got the question, so we will be able to do it either way. And you'll be able to, as I was going to say, if you're on YouTube now and you prefer watching on Facebook, that show will be on Facebook tonight, so we can do Facebook versus YouTube. Hello, Debbie Swanson. Good morning from Ridgefield, Washington. The letterpress makes cards look so classy. It does.
Yeah.
And great for kind of like wedding stationery as well, isn't it? That's the
perfect for that, isn't
thing.
it? And actually, this cross would be really lovely if you're doing baptism cards or christening invites, anything like that. It would be perfect for that, wouldn't it? You don't need to colour it in. You could just do your cross. We've got the individual ink pads, haven't we, as well?
Yeah.
Look at that. How
Beautiful.
lovely is that? And in fact, I've got some of the, oh, where's my cardstock gone? It's disappeared. It's over here. I'm just going to get some Arden cardstock because I think there's lots of colours that would go lovely with that, including that orange, but there's a really beautiful pink.
Yeah.
So let's pop that under there.
That's fuchsia, isn't it?
Yes, look at that. How nice does that look?
That's gorgeous.
And it's so amazing. It's such beautiful cardstock. So if I just bring this round so Jamie can pick that up from the front, when you look at the ink in there, you cannot see smudges. It's crisp and just beautiful. And then to be able to colour it in, look how lovely that is.
That looks
Is
incredible.
amazing. Yeah, absolutely amazing. And you can put that with whatever colours, you can colour it whatever you want. So yeah, nice and easy to do. But it almost gives like a texture, doesn't it, as well to that. So absolutely love that one. But yes, so that's your cross with your letterpress. So if you've got the letterpress, you'll want it. If you haven't got the letterpress, make sure you grab it and grab that new cross die because you're going to love it.
Yeah, and just to reiterate, if you are just going for the letterpress, you do get obviously the platform itself, you get the cotton paper, you get one of the dyeing pads in the black, you get your tape to tape it down with, and you also get a plate to get started. Well, say plate, you get that beautiful floral plate, and you get some sentiments as well. If you want to go for that new cross, here's our expensive graphics. P stands for platinum. $7.99.
Personal graphics.
Yeah, or $10.35. Right, let's get the details up for the next item, guys. Oh, hang on. Actually, no. We can do split. We can do split screen on this. Split screen, yeah. So we're going to in a minute. We're going to show you the Arden cardstock, aren't we? We're doing the 12 by 12. Okay.
Just shows you how reactive we are.
Oh, we are very reactive. So this is at the point, I'm writing on the board here, Dean, this is where I'm relying on you to tell me the price, you see, that makes it look like. So we've got the Arden cardstock. I'm going to show you the 12 by 12. Okay. And then what's the P price? Yeah. So it's £14.99 or £2.30, £4.60 off that. £18.39. Split screen. So I'm going to pop that just there. There we go. No, it was fine there. It's. Is it on the right side? Oh, is it? Where do you want it? Here? I actually quite like that. So we're going to have a look at the Arden. We're going to have a look at the Arden cardstock now, which is the 12 by 12, £17.99 or £22.99. Platinum price is £14.99 or £18.39. So, listen, if you go for the individual colours, they are in 20 packs, I think. What Arden have done is given you a mixture of different colours in the mixed pack. So you've got bright pastels, deep tones. These are 12 by 12, 6 colours, 4 sheets of each, 300 GSM, colour core with these as well. And the 12 by 12 is slightly different to the A4 in the fact that you've got one side linen, one side smooth, so you've got that dual textured finish, which is just incredible. Coloured core, acid and lignin free, family business, of course, made in Sweden. All these beautiful colours in here, so moss, walnut, dawn, aubergine, Amazon, and then that beautiful navy blue. And can we just do it again? I don't know if you can get in, but just to show you, look here. So that one side here, so this side. This side, where are you? Where are you? Oh, there. This side, linen. This side, smooth. So you can see you've got that dual design to that beautiful cardstock. It's £17.99 or £10.35 if you are shopping. No, it isn't. That's not right at all. £14.99 or £18.39, and the light's all over it now as well. If you want to jump in and grab that. Right. Next up, we're going to go over to Debbie, and I think we're going to see if we can combine the cardstock from Arden with the letterpress, correct?
We are, yes. So what you do need to do, now I do believe that you can use what we're going to use, but it won't dry.
Right.
So because of the cardstock that we're putting it onto. So we're going to use the smooth cardstock, the smooth side, although, I mean, look at this lilac. It's such a pretty colour. So I've cut this to 4 by 6, so that gives me my design there. So I'm going to place that die right in the centre again. I'm actually thinking, instead of cutting it out this time, let's bring in one of the dies that comes with so I'm going to do the With Love, because I think that will go really nice with this one. So we're going to pop that slightly, let's pop that there. Let's put it at the top. So we're going to put it the right way round, Debbie. So we're going to do the With Love. Not sure if it's going to work with this. So actually, let's do that at the top and do it underneath. Will it do a 4 by 6? Yes, it will. So pop that there, that down a little bit. So I've got that right in the centre with the With Love on there as well. So then all we're going to do is take this one again, and then we're just going to attach this. This is where these are going to be a bit sticky. So it's always better to have either your washi tape or your tape that comes with the machine. So I'm just putting it on the oils or the back of my hand, because then the oils of our skin will take the tacky off a little bit. And one more bit here. There we go. Right, so this time we're putting this onto the 4x6, so just like so. And then before I ink, I'm going to check that that will work onto there. So again, popping that down, and one more bit there.
Yeah.
So as I put that over, I'm just making sure, yep, so that's covered that completely. So once I know that will cover it and we've got that in the right position, we're then going to come in and actually, because we're using the lilac, let's bring in the regal purple, because the purple then on the lilac should look really nice.
Debbie, Melody's just asked,
Yes.
what colour did you use when you coloured the cross in?
I just used a jet black, so it was this one here.
No, when you coloured it.
Oh, sorry, colours it. Ah, so I grabbed pens that we haven't had in for a while, unfortunately. They should be colours that we've already got in. So it's the fuchsia and vanilla, which is the warm and fiery. So I would say that's like the magenta.
Yeah.
So I would say a magenta and then a burnt orange.
Okay.
And then I just used a green, so a leaf green.
Lovely.
Right, so let's pop those on here. Yeah, I wish we would do those pens again, actually. They sold out and we never bought them back again, but they were so nice. They were a different style of pens, which weren't the same colour family, but colours that would blend together.
What were they called? Tri-blend?
Tricolour, yes, tricolour pens, yes.
Yeah, in the burgundy barrel.
So, yes, that's right. They're the only ones we did in a different barrel, yes. So all I'm doing is tapping onto here, but then just giving circular motions to make that a little bit more even. You can even, if you were clever with it, is to do different colours on your cross. Right, so I'm going to put this through and I'm going to see if this, if it stays quite wet, which I think it will, just because it's not going to soak in as much to the cardstock. So when we bring that one in, there we go, look at that, it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to put this on and see if it is wet enough or whether it's dried. Because Ben, if it's dried, then this cardstock is amazing for letterpress. Because any other cardstock that I've tried this with, apart from watercolour, because it has a good tooth, oh yeah, so it is wet. So I was thinking then, because that's amazing, but look, so we've took that, so what we're going to do is heat emboss this. Just going to bring my design up, why am I saying my design? There we go. Heat tool, that's the one. And we're just going to mount that embossing powder onto there.
There we go, look at this. Boom. When the camera showed a close-up of the black card, said Stephanie, my first thought was, CC went dark again. No, we're still here. It's fine. That was a power cut the first time round. That was just the dark cardstock. Look at this, though. Never fails to impress this. Always looks amazing, even on the 500th viewing.
Yeah, absolutely does, doesn't it? Yeah, so parts of it have dried and parts haven't, and I'm really loving the look of this. It looks beautiful because it actually looks like it's got sort of some dew on the cross. It's beautiful. It's absolutely lovely. So once we've done that, I've just got then a little card blank here. I've cut that to, so I'm just going to actually trim this one down. So let me just bring in my guillotine. Just going to trim those sides down. So just a small fraction off of the sides. So we're going to do this a 1/4 of an inch smaller all the way round. Like so. And then we can just place that onto our card. I love the way that's come out. That cardstock is amazing. It's took that really, really well. So all we're going to do is, with our tape pen, just go all the way round. So yeah, you can use those dye-based, and they say wet just for a fraction longer for you to heat emboss. So we're just going to place that on there, like so. Once that's on, turn that over, give that a little bit of a burnish down so it won't come off of your card. And then let's just turn that round There we go, look at that. If I turn that round, you'll be able to sort of see that. Look how
That is
beautiful
brilliant.
that
Yeah,
looks.
yeah.
So if you've gone for your letterpress or you've already got it, there you go. Look, can you see that? That's almost like little dewdrops on there, which looks amazing. So yeah, and you could also colour that in as well if you wanted to, because you'd have in between there that you can still colour in. But I love the fact that we can letterpress onto that amazing new cardstock as well. So if you haven't got the Arden cardstock, make sure you go for the multi-packs. But if you really like a colour in there, make sure you cherry pick as well some extra colours.
Yeah, there's so many colours. There's 34 colours, in fact, that you can get. So have a look through all of those on the shop today. If you want to go for the Arden cardstock, there you go, 12 by 12, $17.99 or $22.99. That is $14.99 platinum or $18.39. If you want to go for the Letterpress Cross, $7.99 platinum or $10.35 if you are in the US and want to jump in and grab that. Do you want to have a look at some more cardstock? Is that, yeah, pastels, shall I show you? So all of this is the price that you've got behind you there on the whiteboard. So the pastels, this includes Jade, Chamois, Sunset, Blossom, Lilac and Arctic Blue. And again, you get 24 sheets in there, 6 colours, 4 sheets of each. Beautiful. That jade is absolutely stunning. And again, you've got that beautiful linen on the one side, and on the other side here, you've got that beautiful kind of smooth effect, if you like. So that's your jade. Then you've got your chamois. A funny word, that, isn't it? Chamois. But look again, 4 sheets of that, 300 GSM, and again, coloured core with this as well. Next up is the beautiful sunset. I'm really in love with the oranges here, because there's the flame, there's the brick as well, and then you've got that beautiful sunset in there with that robust 300 GSM weight. And as we said, resistant to aging. And of course, the great thing about this is that the colours are guaranteed for 5 years. So if you jump in and grab this, for example, and then you go, oh, I really like the orange, I want to grab some more of that, and you come and get some, I don't know, a couple of years down the line, it will still be the same colour, that colour guarantee there for you. This is your blossom. It's that beautiful blossom. We've then got, oh, what are you doing there? You should be at the front. We've then got some lilac in here. So 4 sheets of that. And then the blue, which Debbie showed you a little bit earlier on, that one, if you're looking for that individually, is called Arctic Blue. So that's one of the beautiful lighter blues that is in the range. So all of that is $17.99 or, no, yes, $14.99 or $18.39 if you're a platinum member. And that there was your pastels. Oh, no, it isn't in the US, isn't it? Well done, everybody. Well done, Jamie, for just remembering that. It is not available in the US. Nobody shouted up there. You must be like, oh, he didn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, it's not available in the US currently. That's the price it will be, though, I would imagine, once it does. Oh, and also, it's $17.99, isn't it? Like, we need to get rid of this. There's no platinum. Right, that just needs to come down. Nobody said, so that needs to come down, because we're talking rubbish. It's $17.99 is the price. Right. Next, we're going to go over to Debbie and have a look at the letterpress alphabets.
Yes, we are, absolutely. I was just cutting myself a piece of card and I've just asked James to go and grab these ones here. So although I don't know what's happening with all our stuff at the moment, but we've got bits missing left, right and centre. So luckily I actually thought, because we're doing the cross, I'd use a word that would work with it. So I wanted to do hope, because I thought that would be a really nice, maybe, you know, any sort of card that you're giving to somebody. So we're going to pop this down. I'm going to see, I think I should be able to. So I'm bringing in both. So I'm using those amazing large letters, which are incredible. So these in themselves, do you know what I just realised, Ben? I mean, I'm sure they've purposely done these, but they almost, the swirls in here almost look like what's on the cross. So I think they're going to match perfectly. Really lovely. So we're going to do hope, and then I'm going to use the cross underneath as well. So just want to see, because what you need to make sure that you do when you're doing your letterpress is that they're going to go the right way.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to pop these down upside down to start with. You'll see that these are the wrong way at the moment. Because when those, if I was to pop this like so, when that's stamped down, it's not gonna, yes, it is gonna spell the right word. I have done it the right way, haven't we? Yes. I was thinking it wouldn't. It would spell totally different word. So we're going to place that up there, and then I'm going to make sure that my cross fits at the bottom, which it's going to do on there as well. So when we come to putting it on your mat, so the reason I'm doing it this way is because I want to make sure that when we flip it the opposite way, it's going to go on the right side. So I know that this E now is going to come. Now my card is 5 by 7, so I know where that's going to be. So we're going to start here, and then we'll flip the P round like so, and then the O, and then the H.
Ah, yes.
So I like to do it like that because then I can see exactly where we're going. So when this then stamps on and I bring it round, it will be the H-O-P and then the E.
Yeah.
So do it that way rather than, because I've done it so many times, Ben, where I've put it down, I think, yeah, that looks right, that's going to be okay. And the E might be the wrong way round, or the P might be the wrong way round. So it's really easily done. So think about it when that's flipped over, that your P will then be on the opposite side, your E will be on the right side as well. So it's just making sure you've got that all there. So I'm going to bring that down a little bit, just in line. And the great thing is, because we've got that grid, we can literally line everything up. So I know that everything will be straight. Now, if it does move when you come to put in your inks on there, don't worry, because you can always move them again. So, right, so I'm happy with that. So we're going to leave that one at that, and then we're going to ink those. And I'm also going to bring that cross in as well, which we're going to put central to our piece there. And what we can always do is trim the card down afterwards, because this is more about making sure that our placement is good on there, so we can do this. What's another good thing that you could do here is you could stamp all this on, and then you could use another one that's die cut out to sort of shadow it over the top. So there's so many different things that we can do with that. So just because I haven't used it, we're going to come in with that forest green. So I'm going to use the green on this one. Actually, I'll tell you what we're going to do, Ben. Let's do it some different colours. So okay. I'm going to actually bring in my ink daubers. So let me just grab the ink daubers, because this is another fun way that you can get precision. So let's start off with, we'll use that green. Well, actually, I'm not going to use the greens there. Let's use a different one. So we're just going to tap onto there to collect the green, and I'm just going to pop them where I want them to go.
Karen Fisher uses a great tool, which I think we suggested in the past, actually. If you're not quite sure, just use the mirror to check your letters are correct.
Yes, that's a good idea, yes.
And just again, apologies, it's obviously not available, the cardstock. If you're looking for the cardstock in the US, it's not available. That was our mistake. But hopefully it will be in the US fairly soon.
Yes.
All the prices and all the products that are available to you are on the shop of the day. That's the best thing to do if you're not sure what's available. As far as like the letterpress and the bits and pieces there are concerned, shop the day, you'll see all the deals, and you can grab all the bits and pieces. The cross, of course, is available in both the UK and the US. If you want to pick that up, it's worth doing. I think lots of people will buy that, because we've had hundreds of people, haven't we, buy the letterpress, and It's been a while since we've had something new, so I'm not surprised to learn that this is popular.
Yeah, absolutely, and you will love it. It's just one of those great ones to do, and it looks amazing. It's super easy to do. For me, I think doing all the hard work, like stamping, to get onto the good part of crafting, having all these tools just make everything so much easier.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. And like you said, for letterpress users, there is more stuff on the way, isn't there, soon?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
All good.
Right, so we've got that green into there. And then let's bring in the purple. So I'm going to just use that one to do the flowers in there. So you can be really precise with these, like so. There we go, and then I'm just going to do black, I think, with the rest. So let's pop that on there. I'm going to do the same thing, because we've just got small detail.
That's definitely the best way, isn't it? Because I was saying earlier on, I know you've got like the the teardrop end to that ink pad, but you can be so much more precise, I think, can't you, with the daubers?
Absolutely. And the only reason that I'm not using the teardrop end is because if you ink this platform, it's a bit harder to come off.
Right.
So actually, just by having a bit more precision, because you can see all these lines around here are from the ink pad, but that's only, it doesn't matter because it's not going to, you know, make the performance any different, but it'll actually just keep it a little bit cleaner. So I'm just going to do this for the cross so we can make sure that we really get into those gaps, like so.
Kelly O'Sullivan's just been in touch saying, afternoon, I've used my G2. OMG, she says, what a machine. She got it yesterday. I just love it. I want the letterpress now. I might have to take a trip to Evesham. Yeah, we haven't got them in stock here. Do they? Will they have them in stock in the Evesham store, potentially? I
don't know. I mean, you could give them a ring.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, don't go all the way and be disappointed. Give them a call. Yeah,
they might put one back for you if they do. You never know.
You never know. Right, now once I've done that, then I'm just going to turn this round and use my ink pad just to pop that rest down there. So just giving that a bit of a swirl. Oh, move that a little bit. That's the other thing, we're doing it this way. You could move your letters, but it's not a problem because you can just go back in and just adjust them. Right, there we go. So let me just slide those back into place. Was it there, I think, wasn't it? There we go. There we go. I think that will be fine. That one down a bit. And that one as well. There we go. Right. Oh, we didn't put our piece of card on there, did we?
That was isn't it?
After all that.
Stick
and then
that
I did find some washi tape in my bag. So we've got a little bit of washi tape just to put down on there. So this is a 5x7 piece of card. So I'm just going to pop that into place. So this is an old bit of washi tape that's probably got a little bit too sticky in my bag. So let me just grab, oh yeah, it doesn't want to pull apart.
Again, you do get tape with the actual
yes,
letterpress, don't you? Is it basically the same, that tape in there, or is it slightly less tacky, the letterpress tape?
It's the same as washi tape.
Oh, it is?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, so low tack tape's a bit more stickier. Right, so we're just going to literally place that over the top, run that through, and hope we've put it all the right way.
Yeah. It'd be funny if you haven't, but I'm sure it's fine.
It would be funny if I hadn't, and it would be very typical fish style, wouldn't it, if I have done it wrong. But I think we're okay.
I think we are.
So which way round? Right, I'm going to do it this way. Right, are we ready?
Ta-da! Yay!
Look at that. I mean, how amazing does that look? It's beautiful. And actually, what I could have done, I think I should have done this purple, and I should have put them a little bit closer together, which we could have done easily. But I'm really happy with that. I think that looks so amazing. Looks so beautiful. It's just a really lovely way to get that crisp stamping, to get those amazing. And remember, we're actually debossing this as well. So when you feel it, you can actually feel the deboss inside. It's so amazing what you can do with them, but you definitely want those alphabets. Look at that. It is just amazing, honestly. But you've got an impression in there, so it's debossed into it. So, yeah, absolutely incredible. Love that.
That is a great shot to show you how the stamping that you can achieve with this is second to none. Like, you won't be able to achieve that kind of clarity and precision with any other stamps. It's absolutely beautiful. Hi, Carol Byrne. She says, hello, Ben and Debbie. Sorry I'm late. I've been gardening and painting the gate and flower boxes. That sounds nice. It's been a nice day again today, hasn't it? We went out during the power cut earlier on, a little bit chilly, but it was very nice. I used the letterpress with a gold metallic ink to make thank you cards for my niece's wedding, says Laurie Menard. I think, and I'll show you these in a second, the statement letters look really nice if you colour those in with your metallic pens. They do look marvellous. And Stephanie Theodore says, happy first day of spring. Well, happy first day of spring to you. Spring has sprung. The sun is shining and it's a little warmer, but unfortunately the rain is expected later in the day. I hope the weather person is wrong. Well, you never know. They often are, aren't they? Carol Byrne is in. Debbie, wow, love it, Debbie, says Doris A. Laurie Menard says, beautiful. If you want the statement alphabet, those are all of the letters that you are going to receive just there. Obviously, all the letters of the alphabet plus the ampersand, £31.99. if you're in the UK and you're platinum, or $39.96 if you're in the US and you're a platinum member. Why did I hear the other day that once upon a time the ampersand was actually the 27th letter of the alphabet? Somebody told me that, or I heard that on like a QI show or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, true story. Anyway, that doesn't really matter, does it? No. What does matter is the detail that you get in each and every one of these letters. Absolutely perfect for creating, as you've seen there, beautiful wedding stationery, for creating table settings, for creating like monograms. They are absolutely beautifully designed. And if you do have your metallic pens to colour those in, believe they look amazing once they are coloured. And what's so lovely about it is that you can combine these, as Debbie just did, with your uppercase and indeed lowercase alphabet if you want to. That's the set of your uppercase letters. Again, comes with the ampersand. As far as the price is concerned, $27.99 if you're a platinum member in the UK. If you're in the US, $35.96 again is your platinum price there. So you might think about getting both of those, or if I could recommend you go for one. Those are the bad boys to go for, aren't they, really? They're absolutely stunning. Grab them whilst you can, and you will use them over and over and over again. Thank you to RS in SG, who says, this is beautiful. Sue Colville says, can't wait. My cross will be here on Monday. And Tesh says, we are digging out a historic blizzard this week. It's hard to think that it's spring today. We've had some horrible weather over here, but thankfully spring has sprung. I think we're getting like mild temperatures up until about Wednesday of next week, I saw. And then from Wednesday, it goes cold again. The great British weather.
That's exactly how it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just think the summer's come and then that's it, it goes again.
We've got about 12 minutes or so left on the show. Should we do one more cross, do you think?
Absolutely, yes. Shall we, I know what we can do. Let's do a cross and then do a watercolour background.
Oh, yeah.
So let's bring in the cross. What have I just done? I've literally just cleaned it. There we go. I've just cleaned it. And I need a little bit of watercolour card.
So just to reiterate again, with the letterpress as a whole, you can use all your cardstocks in here, and you can use all your inks, can you?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, you can. So, so actually, it's a really good point there, because we say with the letterpress that you should use dye-based ink.
Yeah.
So the dye-based ink is the best ink that you'll get because it'll give you the crispest detail.
Yeah.
So actually, what I'm thinking is let's use a different ink to show to start with, so you can see how it looks with a different ink.
I remember like when we launched it, Leanne was obviously showing us with the dye base, but was then using all sorts of other different inks just to show you the kind of effects.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'm going to do there is just see where I need to place that. So between the 4 and the 6. So I'm just going to take that, pop that there, right in the centre, and just pop that back down. And then, because I think you could use quick drying ink, but because it's come off of a wet, because it will stay wetter for longer on a metal platform, I think it stays wetter. So you can use it, but you're definitely going to have to, we want quick drying. Yeah, that's quick drying. I think you would have to even heat emboss it with a quick drying ink pad.
Okay.
So let's give it a go and see.
Sorry as well, I've just seen a few people saying they're sending in pictures. I'm not quite sure we're in I don't think we've got the ability to show pictures currently, and certainly tonight, unless I'm wrong, we won't be able to do Friday Night Faves either. I've heard no comment on that, so I don't know.
Right, so just pop those through. What?
Oh, I can hear you now. No Friday Night Faves. There you go.
Oh, look at that. Looks cool, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and it's dry. Look at that. So it does. Now, the reason that's gone a little bit greeny yellow is because there would have been a little bit of green left on my stamp. But actually, that's come out beautiful.
Yeah.
And funny enough, the deboss feels thicker on there for some reason.
Oh,
but I think it's because I've used normal cardstock. So I think just your normal white cardstock with that on, that looks amazing, doesn't it?
Does look amazing, yeah.
I really love that. And yeah, so look how different it looks when you cut it out
Oh, yeah.
to doing something
does look like a
different with
different
it.
die,
It looks
doesn't
like
it?
a completely different one, doesn't it? So yes, you can definitely use your different ones, which is amazing to use, which I love. I'm then thinking, can you use it onto your, now this one's already got stuff on, but I'm going to put it on because I'm going to see if we can use the cotton paper and how that reacts to the quick drying.
Okay.
So we're going to do that as well. So we're just experimenting at the moment to see, and then that way you can see at home. I mean, let us know if you've tried anything else. What inks have you tried to go on there? I thought I'd tried the quick drying before and it was just a little bit thicker, so it looked a bit more smudgier.
Okay.
But that doesn't, when I look at that, that doesn't look smudgy at all. In fact, the imprint of that is amazing. It's quite incredible. So let's see what it's like onto the cotton paper. So, let's run that through. The nicest thing is how easy it is. Like the fact that you literally put the ink on and run it through your machine is so weird. When you used to stamping and using your rocker blocks or your stamping platform and stamping multiple times. But yeah, so yes, so I can see that looks thicker. So the lines on there, look at that. So you can really see the lines on here are a lot thicker than what they are here. And I think it's just because so what works better is your dye-based ink will work better on your cotton paper. But I think your quick drying ink you can use on normal, which is amazing. I didn't actually know that because this is just incredible. Love the way that that's come out. So lots of different ways that you can be using them. And I really love this cross because I feel like you could perhaps make a background with it. So I am going to just grab a wipe to wipe it. And I think it would be really cool to use it on your background, but multiple times. So let me just bring this in. So I'm just going to give that a clean, make sure I've got all that ink off. Now you could use some white spirits or, you know, as a stays-on cleaner, which will help get that dye-based ink off. But once you've given it a good scrub and wash, even if it's a little bit stained, it's not going to affect your dye at all. No, not at all. So and then we can just clean all of that off as well. So what I am going to do, I'm just going to grab a piece of kitchen towel just to wipe that. Let's use the same colour that we used on that cross, which was this one here. So let's pop that in the middle. So that is on our A2 size, like so. I've got sticky fingers now. No, we don't want it on there, do we? We want it on the opposite side.
Yeah.
So A2, like so. So let's just stick that one down. And if you've got washi tape or the tape that comes in the box, that'll last you for ages. You can just keep reusing it.
Yeah.
So what I want to do, yes, let's see. So on this side, I'm going to use it so my cross is like there. In fact, I'm going to do it that way. So we're doing it on the A2. No, I'm going to do the flowers coming down there. So let's do that one. I'm not worried it comes out the end because different if you're using the junior, but I can do that on my bigger one. Yeah. So I'm just going to ink the bottom there.
Just to say, we are going to be able to show you the faves because I'm going to show them off my tablet. And if you've got any pictures, you can send them because we can still get emails. And I'll show you those on my tablet as well. So any pictures you do want to send through, feel free to do.
Right, let's pop the lid on that yellow one and let's bring this out. So what I'm hoping to do is create a background.
Yeah.
So we've got that in the corner there.
Nice.
And then I'm going to, and I can always, even though I've got my tape here, I can always trim that off afterwards. So I know that I've got that one there. So let's do one here. And then we're going to ink this one. So again.
I've not seen this done before with the letterpress.
Oh, okay.
No, not a background like this.
Yeah, you can, I mean, it's good with like the little embellishment dies and things, and it's really good for your alphabet. So you could do a whole page of different alphabets and then put the name of someone on a little bit going through the middle. So there's lots of different ways that you can do different effects. Just going to put a little bit more onto there. Let's pop that one down. And again, it's just so, I can never, it really, every time I do it, I can't believe how easy it is. I mean, the machine's doing everything for you. It's doing all that
you
work
feel
for
like
you.
you've forgotten to do something that's that easy, don't you? Like,
Yes, exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
so simple.
And then we'll do one across here. Pop that there. Make sure I get that flower in on there. There we go. So all I'm trying not to do is to overlap.
Yeah.
So just make sure where you're putting it, you're just not overlapping. So I think I'll pop that on there. It's that, oh, just flip it over,
Yeah,
put it through the machine,
whack it through
drink
the
a bit of your
machine.
drink. Yeah, it's just very leisurely, this letterpress lark.
That's it, the leisurely letterpress.
Look at that, it's looking
yeah.
really fabulous. So all I now want to do is that last corner. So I'm going to just bring it here. So my 4x6 is to here. Is it 4? No, A2, so it's just there. I'm going to pop it in that little corner there and just do that last little bit.
We're almost at a time. Friday Night Live, it will be slightly different tonight, as I say, because we've got a few technical issues after the power cut, but hopefully be able to join us. Facebook and YouTube tonight.
Right, so we've got our background. I'm going to bring in the first one that we did. So let's take this out. Look at that.
Yeah, that's cool.
So just taking our tape off there. In fact, I'm going to get rid of those tapes. You can always cut that bit down afterwards. Take that out. And that one. So I would just mount that onto some black cardstock. Then your topper would go in the middle of that.
Brilliant.
And that would then just create a beautiful card, wouldn't it? There you go. Nice and simple.
Oh, I've loved that. What a great show. And I think for anyone who has the letterpress, it's just basically a must-have buy, really, isn't it? Get it whilst you can. Beautiful colour, says Mary Pat. Ordered the card, so beautiful. Love the mix of letters, and the cross is pretty. My family will appreciate cards made with these sets for sure. And Kelly says, Ben, can I ask Debbie, can I use the original junior plates in the G2? The plates are the see-through ones.
Yes, you can, absolutely, yes. What I would say is when they need replacing, we only do the white ones and they can absolutely be used. But yes, of course, use them because they can still be used. Marvellous.
And thank you, just before we go, thank you for this picture from Sheila Sloggy, who says a card I made with the template, letterpress and the template library. Yes! Ah, this is great. So she's used the letters from the template library and then use some of the, is it the mini dies I think you've used here, but then you've obviously made that sort of bookcase card from the template library. How cool is that? That is brilliant, Sheila.
So nice.
Very, very good. And we'll be showing more of those projects a little bit later on in Friday Night Live because we will be able to do, I've just been told, Friday Night Faves. We will show them off my laptop. We're done. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Do make sure you come back and join us for the final hour of the week in an hour's time, where we are going to be playing games. We're going to be having all the fun and bringing you some more great demos as well. So massive thank you to Debbie. Pick up these deals. Grab some cardstock as well whilst you're there. And we'll meet you back here at 6 o'clock for Friday Night Live. Until then, thank you so much for watching. And bye for now.